Hi everyone, David Burgess here again with Keller Williams Realty. Shorter video for you today as I'm standing in the beautiful new community Prosperity Lakes in Parrish, but this is the active adult 55 plus section, which is detached from the main Prosperity Lakes community half a mile away or so, and they both have completely different and separate entrances. In time they will connect, but right now we are on Buckeye Road, and Buckeye Road has always been a cut-through road from Highway 41 in Palmetto all the way over to Highway 301 in Parrish, over I-75, and there's always just been a few scattered homes in this area with no development whatsoever until very recently when Prosperity Lakes and Lennar Homes showed up. So let's go over the pros and cons and see if this community is for you. So this active adult section is going to have natural gas for the single family homes, but no natural gas for the villas, and in total there are going to be 1,000 homes built here over 10 floor plans. There are going to be a couple of villas and a couple of 3-car garage homes, but 6 floor plans are going to be a range of 2-car garage single family homes. So yes, 10 floor plans in total, and the amenities here are going to resemble Medley at Southshore Bay in Waimama. If you've never been there before, I highly recommend you check out the amenities there before you come here, because there's nothing to show here in terms of amenities for the time being. But you're going to have a lovely clubhouse and pool and pickleball courts, and it's going to be a very active adult community. You're going to have obviously a fitness center and a restaurant, tiki bar. Everything that you can see at Medley at Southshore Bay is going to be resembled here in Prosperity Lakes, but that is probably going to be 18 months to 2 years away. The model homes here are the Daybreak, the Dawning, and the Splendor, and all of them are under construction and they won't be ready for the next month or two. I did manage to get a little bit of a sneak preview, but obviously it's a construction zone at the moment and they're not being showcased in the best light. But yes, there will be 3 model homes for you to explore. But let's go over the pros and cons, and I want to start off with the cons first before I move on to the pros. Downside number 1 has to be the heavy construction that's going to be in this area for the next few years. Not only have you got 1,000 homes to be built, and the ones behind me are the very start of that, they've got to add the amenity centre, and they're also going to add or continue Fort Hamer Road from Highway 301 right the way through Prosperity Lakes, and it's going to end up at Buckeye Road. That is a lot of construction in one area, but if you get into these communities early, you do have great sales prices, which I'll go over in a second, but that has to be downside number 1. Number 2, the fees are a little bit higher than most other communities that I can see, or at least they will be in time. Until the clubhouse is built, they're going to be super low, but in time they look a little bit higher to me than other communities, and I'm referring to the HOA and the CDD fee, but I will break them down at the end of this video. Number 3, this community isn't going to be gated. The villas are supposedly going to be gated, but the single family homes aren't going to be gated. Again, most of these active adult 55 plus communities are gated, so I was a little bit surprised to see that. That won't affect too many people with all the amazing home security that we have today, but some people might just, raise their eyebrows with higher fees and no security gate. It's a little bit surprising, but apparently there is no gate for the single family homes. And finally, the other downside that I would say for a lot of people is everything has been predetermined within this community. You won't be able to choose your upgrades in this home. Everything is all included, and you won't be able to pick out your lot. I mean, for example, if you love the Dawning floor plan, they're going to build 100 of these in this community, and they're going to be scattered throughout the community. And they will know exactly what color cabinets, what flooring is going in there, and everything that comes with a Dawning floor plan will be predetermined. So you have to let the builder know what color cabinets you want, what type of lot that you want, and they'll be able to see where one is being built. But you cannot just pick a floor plan and put it on a lot. So in terms of downsides, that's the bulk of it. But let's move on to the pros, as there are quite a few. Biggest advantage of this community is the sales prices, undoubtedly. These prices here are significantly lower than their competition because you're getting into a community so early on, and it is a bit of a new concept here in Parrish. Lennar have never built a 55 plus community in this area before, so take advantage of the unbelievably low prices, and I will break them down for you in a second. But pro number two has to be these homes are so nicely appointed, surprisingly so. Like, don't think for a minute just because the prices are lower that you are getting a less quality home, or the home isn't going to be nicely appointed. These homes have 8 feet interior doors throughout. They have taller ceilings, tray ceilings, crown molding. They have 42-inch kitchen cabinets, quartz countertops. They have the ceramic 24 by 12 plank tile throughout the wet areas and the living areas, like an extended tile. They've got a wide range of homes here, guys. The value is absolutely here, and that is why I'm doing this video today. I absolutely see the quality of home for such a great price. So definitely come and check them out. And although I cannot show you these model homes in their true natural beauty until they're complete for the time being, they are going to look so nice, and I think the majority of people looking at them will absolutely love their features and will really see the value. So let's break down that price and compare them to their direct competition, which is Webb at the Bayview community right behind me. Because they do near enough butt up to one another. There's only probably half a mile between them, and they're going to be very close in proximity to one another. The difference with Webb is that that community is established, the amenity center is there, and you can absolutely see what you're going to get there. Whereas here, you've got to go to the Medley community in Waimama to get a good picture of what you're going to get. But let's look at the prices, and let's look at the 3-car garage homes, for example. This is where I truly see the value difference. Let's look at the Eventide floor plan. Eventide, that's what we're going with. But anyway, this is a 3-bedroom, 3 full bathroom home with a 3-car garage, and it's at 2,600 square feet. All in, you can buy this home at $523,000 on a beautiful lot here in this community right now. If you go over to the Webb community and you want to build the Stellar floor plan, which is less, it's actually smaller in size by about 150 square feet or so, and you would have to add that 3rd-car garage on, the base price of that home is $580,000. So that is before any upgrades, before any lot choice, before any addition in terms of like the garage or anything like that, any structural upgrades, any type of kitchen or, cabinets, countertops upgrades. I would say the difference is going to be about $150,000 to $200,000 of a difference. That is huge. So there are some pros and cons to both, but I would absolutely go and check out that community and check out here and see the difference, especially if you are looking for a bigger home, because they've got a couple of bigger 3-car garage floor plans here where I definitely see the value over Bayview. So let's just break down the fees for you, as I just want to show you that the fees are a little bit higher here. The HOA is $403 per month for the single family homes, and that is for a 50 or a 60-foot lot, and for a villa they're $419.50 per month. The CDD fee is going to range from $2,600 to $2,900 per year, and that depends if you're on a 50-foot lot or a 60-foot lot, and if you're a villa, it's $1,325. The CDD fee and the HOA fees are going to be less in Webb. They're going to be around $2,000 a month in Webb, and if you are looking, the HOA fees are around $330 per month. So fees are less over there, and you are getting a more established community, and you can see the overall product there. Here, you are getting a home that you cannot really choose, or you cannot really design and customize, but you are getting $150,000 to $200,000 less in sales prices for the bigger homes, probably around $100,000 less for the single family homes on the 50-foot lots with the 2-car garage homes, and probably $50,000 to $60,000 less in a villa. So that concludes Prosperity Lakes, and I hope that gives you a good breakdown. If you have any interest in the 55 plus communities, then check out my other video, which I have done on the whole 55 plus spectrum, really, from Tampa down to Sarasota. There have been a couple of new additions, and this is definitely one of the main ones. But yeah, if you are looking for a 55 plus community, I definitely recommend at least ruling this one out before you look elsewhere, because the value is definitely in the sales price. So that concludes my video. Please call me if you have any interest, and like this video if you found it informative, and subscribe to the channel if you're looking for more content on Florida real estate on the West Coast, from Tampa down to Sarasota, even Venice these days, and I'll be more than happy to help. Thanks again.